Okie dokie. Let me, you know, I didn't even set this up. I just literally plugged in and went. What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? Oh, is Predicto on? Is President Predicto on? No, he is not. Oh my goodness. Whatever am I to do? Let's see. Alan, what's going on, buddy? Only one in chat, right? So far, I'm showing 2 people watching. But so far, you're the only cat in chat. Well, I didn't even mean to rhyme there. So I'm going to wait a few minutes before we get going. But for anyone who's here already, I got a big package in the mail today. And I figured, let's have some fun and unbox it live. I honestly have no idea what the fuck's in this thing. You guys have heard me mention the name Irmo Custom Models throughout the years, and he's a good buddy of mine, Mike, up by Canada way, you know. And he just said, "Look, I got a few things I want to send to you. Is this your address?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's my address." And he sent that big box that you see in the thumbnail. I'd show it to you, but it's got my address like pretty much all over the place, so you don't get to see the box. And I haven't even I've cut the side tape, but I haven't cut the. I haven't peeked in or anything. I have no idea what could be in this thing, but I think some of his work is actually right behind me. Hold on. Yeah. If you guys go back to one of my best Valentine's Day specials, it was when oh man, his finger came off again. It's when I unboxed this bad Larry. One of my most favorite objects on the fucking planet. And one of the girls put this on him like I don't know how many years ago, and I've yet to ever just let it go. he just gotta have that, you know. He's about to spit out some fucking mad lyrics. He's like, yo, you know. So, but that's Mike's work right there. Put it back. Yeah, that's calling me out. The finger fell off. In shipping, it had broken. And I did glue it on. Oh, you know what? I know exactly where it is. Never mind. I know exactly where it is. So, just want to make sure everything's good. I only keep chatting and then running away with it. Oh, you know what? I didn't bring any thumb buddies in. I'm not pulling out my Intellivision. It's way over there in a shelf right now because I wanted to clear this space for the unboxing. That's what she said. You got a big package in the mail, absolutely. And I'm going to stuff it in your mailbox, lady. I'm going to stuff it in your mailbox. All right, so, again, I don't know what's in this thing. I'm going to cut the center seam cut tape. Yeah, I'm using the right side. This blade's dull. Oh my goodness gracious. It's a carpet cutting blade. Oh well. What are you going to do? Hey, there he is! I'm here, bud. Driving home from work. Ah. Well, don't listen to me, dude. Pay attention to the fucking road. What the fuck is that already? Oh my god. What is that? Is that a model kit? Okay, so what I'm looking at is a big sphere and a bunch of courier bags. He works for a courier up there in Canada. And now I'm going to take out the obvious thing. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, okay. It's a Death Star bucket. Wait, did this come with the did this come with that Stormtrooper you got? Was this one of the accessories to hold on to? That's pretty cool. So when I dissect people, I can put the parts in here. You know? That's fucking cool. Yeah, it had to have been, because I see the T there, and they usually mark those things just like that. So, you're driving. You can't fucking tell me. But I bet you that's what that's from. You're a stormtrooper. Right. Thank you, man. Yes, it did. Confirmed. Confirmed. Hey, Alex, what's going on, brother? The box is full of yak hair. You know what? I'm kind of hoping there's something in here that's embarrassing. But he said no embarrassments. No embarrassments. Alright, let's see. This looks like it has a specific way to open. Again, I don't know what any of this is. So, a video capture device. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try this tomorrow. Well, I'll try it tonight to make sure it works, but... Gee, thank you, bro. Wow. I know it's stupid. I know a lot of people are like, just a little thing, man. I was actually thinking about something like this today. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, man. Holy shit. That's rad. Death Star bucket capture device. I bet you everyone else in here will can appreciate that, because that's going to be... Let's go here in the back. I like square sometimes. Oh, I think I know what this is. This is that thing you found, huh? On the ground. I'm trying to get Mike into the finding trash Greeblies and hanging on to it. And he did. And then he's like, I'm not keeping this. I'm not keeping trash. But, wow, yeah. That blade, I thought it was a brand new blade. All right. What's that going on here? Cheryl says, no cutting up people. No. That'll help you with your live streams if you want to record your Atari games or consoles that you use. Yeah, no, dude, exactly. Thank you. Because I do have ways to play Atari that's HDMI. HDMI. What the fuck am I thinking about? Where is it? I got my little Retron over here. Oh, no, it's over there with my Sega Genesis. But either way, yeah, and I got this little Sega Genesis Mini. That is HDMI. All right, let's see. Yeah, the breathalyzer thing. I know it's not a breathalyzer. I know. But yeah, that's cool. I'll figure something out for this. That's satisfying. The on-off button. All right, so you guys know how I like to find junk and stuff. He found this on the ground. It's so weird that something like this probably traveled from China to Canada down to here. That's funny. What did we conclude this was for? Wasn't it like a timer for a pool or something? A pool light. Okay, I bet you it was for pool lighting. Some kind of lighting. I don't know. Do you have the mini NES? No. I don't think I've ever had that one. I had the Super Nintendo. Maybe I did have that one at one time. You know what? Search. I bet you there's a video of it. But I don't recall owning the fucking thing. Alright, we got a white box here. Mimolazon. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, Street Fighter 30th anniversary for the Switch. I think I remember you and I talking about this. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this has like... Oh my god. All my buddies right now are being like, yeah, Chris, that's been out for a while. Fuck yeah. 30th anniversary collection. So if I remember correctly, what happened here was he had ordered a game. And this is what they sent him. But it wasn't the game he ordered. And they refunded him or sent him the actual game he wanted. And they didn't want this back. So he figured I had a Switch. I like Street Fighter. Thank you, dude. Nice. I'm gonna go put that with the rest of the games here in a minute. And Star Wars 3D playing cards. That's pretty cool. Actually, the girls were asking me today, do we even have cards? Because she learned a new card game. She's like, do we even have a deck of cards? I'm like, yeah, we got plenty of deck of cards. I gave her a bicycle set. But she just thought they were so antiquated. It's like, can you even buy them anymore? I like that tin. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try to not to glare. All right, well, fuck it. It's pretty cool. I like that. It's three-dimensional. It's like I can rub it against myself and it's satisfying. All right, what else do we have here? A bunch of Lego minifigs. Okay, so there's like Superman and it's all comic book guys. I suppose I'll pull them out for you. We got the Hulk looking angry as fuck. We got this guy, Captain McCapterson. I don't know who he is. It's the Terminator. I'm going to call him the Terminator. We got a carpenter with his hammer. Everyone's losing their fucking mind right now. Captain Patriot. America! We got Soups. Actually, Soups is going to go right here. Soups is going to go right here next to my green crystal. I almost called it a kyber crystal. Soups is going right fucking here. Sit down, boy. There you go. Have a seat, you Kansas fucking guy. And we have Evil Soups. Evil Soups will go right next to him. I know. Everyone's getting ready. Everyone's getting ready. We got Aluminum Man. Got Aluminum Man. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. We have, well, I can't come up with anything funny. Spider-Man. I was going to call him like Praying Mantis Man or something stupid like that, but it was funny in my head. It was funny. God damn. We have Batman. This is actually an iconic figure because of the Batman movies and shit. Batman. He's going to go hang out over here too. He's going to hang out there. And the rest of it is just their stands and there's hair in there. And I'm sure Spider-Man's top. No, actually, no. He's complete. He doesn't get hair or anything. He's in his mask. These are cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. And more in here. We have a couple of First Order TIE Fighters. These bad Larrys. And of course with their little Thummy McThummerson thing. It's funny, I get the Millennium Falcon, a regular TIE Fighter. I have a Slave 1 over there, but it's a smaller one than the one that you have in here. Interesting. I got a Millennium Falcon. I think this is the same one I have over there too. No, actually that one's got a round dish, I think. And this is the Force Awakens Falcon. That's cool. We got another Falcon here. I don't know what it may have gone to, but this would be a great candidate for a diorama of maybe a crashed, you know? I had another one, a die-cast one that's like this big from like 97 that I was going to do that with, but it is now in a box somewhere. We have a TIE Fighter, X-Wing, Poe's X-Wing, I'm going to guess, right? Orange and black, that was Poe Dameron. One of my favorite ships of all time, the Y-Wing. It was one of the ones I had, the Kenner Y-Wing, and I guess no one really bought them. They must have been cheap or something, because I got it at the end of my collecting. But I just always thought this front end just looked amazing. It was just an amazing design of a ship. And it wasn't until I actually got that ship that I even noticed that it even existed in the universe. How fucking crazy is that? Until I got the ship, it was almost like a, what do they call that? Mandela effect. Before the Mandela effect even existed, you know? But in reverse. That's cool. And of course, last we have Boba Fett ship, Slave One. Amazing design. Now that I have two, I can use them for feet on something. I'm just kidding. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. To make a Star Wars style, you know? Alright, the game I'm going to leave out. But these I'll put in the box. I'll contemplate whether or not I even want to open up those cards. At a future date. Cool, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Alright, let me catch up on chat for a little bit. Yeah, or some sprinkler system. Yeah, it was just some kind of on and off kind of deal. Oh my God, yes it did. No cutting up people. Alan says, may the Schwartz be with you. Absolutely. I can't wait to see the new one. Do you have the mini NES? We already talked about that. You can hack the mini NES. Yeah, you can pretty much hack them all. As a matter of fact, the Sega Genesis Mini, I had the Model 1 for the longest time, and it had something on it called the Luna Project that Blaine, I can't remember his name, really nice guy, channel fucking blew up. I won it. I didn't even realize it was, even a thing. I got a message from him back when you could do that, and it was just like, hey, you were the winner. I'm like, oh, I didn't know I was part of a thing. And eventually there was this one dude locally that really wanted it because of the Luna Project and all that crap. So I passed it on to him. And then our buddy Stacy Kramer sent that one along. So, that's what she said. Can you rub it against yourself? Absolutely. Absolutely. People are laughing. Too much. The Office US. That's what she said. Absolutely. And Mike's, of course, laughing at my silliness. Guys, excuse me one moment. I'm going to go turn my nut fan on. I forgot to do that. This is the only room that has no control of any kind of temperature. So when it's hot out there, it's hot in here. But it's actually been nice today. I think it's like 68 degrees right now, which is great. But let me turn my fan on. There's plenty to go through. There is fucking plenty. Plenty. And there we go. Remove my television so it's not blocking my nut air. All right. Well, this doesn't have anything covering it, and I can see. Oh, that wasn't the bottom of the box. Oh. Look at this. I have a head. Oh, it's a bank. I could put my pennies and stuff in here. Fill his head full of copper. He's more a machine than man, Make it feel right at home. That's cool. I'll have to find somewhere to display it. We'll figure it out. Let me put him inside the Death Star. There we go. Maybe what I could do is I can make a little mechanism where he comes up and he goes, peekaboo, motherfucker. Maybe I should just leave shit alone once in a while. All right, let me pick this up. That's padding. I already opened that. Let's see what's in this bad, Larry. Let me take a guess. It feels like a goblet. What in the fuck's name could this be? Mandela effect, the fruit of the loom. Yeah, that was one of them that bugs me. Alright. What is this? Okay, so whatever it is 3D printed. I forgot we used to do. Oh! I know exactly what that is. Oh! I remember this. Oh yeah, you guys want to see it too, don't you? It's got a nice Smack him right in the ass. He's 50 years old. I can do that. This is the bottom half of a Baby Yoda. When Baby Yoda first got introduced and we all lost our fucking minds, of course, all the prop guys started coming up with STL files for it. And I remember this was a great file, and there's hardware for it. And I don't know if this is... I'm going to guess the top is in this bag. It's either one of two things. It's either half of Baby Yoda, or it's the bottom half that goes with the plushie that came out. That didn't have legs. It just had like a beanbag bottom or whatever. I don't know if it's the full figure. If it's the full figure, this might be one of the next things on my list of things to do. Holy shit, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah. Torso! Alright, what am I going to do with the torso? I'll put it right next to you. I got somebody's head, I got a fucking torso. Alright, so this is either the top half of that guy. In fact, I can almost guarantee it. I can feel the ears. I can feel the... Oh, my lady's going to love this shit. You know what? Oh, she's watching! God damn it! I was going to say, maybe, you know, I bought her a birthday present. It's not until August. I said, maybe I can hide this from her and make the, you know... But she's watching. Alright, yep. This is the top half. This is other ear. Wow, that's a great file, dude. That's a great file. And then you got his other ear. So go like that. And, oh, that's pretty cool how it articulates and everything too. It's got a nice little ball joint thing going on here. I forgot all about this, or I probably would have been busting your balls to finish it. The question is, do I go straight with this? Or do I take advantage of it? Not like that, you fucks. I'm not into intergalactic species erotica. Interspecies galactica. Thank you, Mike. Wow. I know Lily's going to love this. Maybe she'll help me build it, you know? It'll be something I can get her involved in. All right, you know what? I'll put him right here. I'll put the other half of him there. Wow, thank you, dude. Gee whiz. And I only say stuff like gee whiz when I'm genuinely like, listen, it's an ear. Hi, I'm a Yoda. Fucky are you? Eat my ass you can. There we go. Alright. Alright, there's one long box in the bottom, or I should say flat and wide. Oh, there's multiple bags in here too. Oh no, we're going to be here all night. Alright, let's start with this bad Larry. This is, oh, I could probably start using this tonight. I have resin. It's a silicone mold of, I remember when you got this, actually. I remember when you got this. It's a Han Solo and carbonate. It's Han Solo and carbonate. Yeah, don't worry about the ear. It came off clean. In fact, I thought it hadn't even been attached yet, Mike. It's not like snapped or anything. Don't even worry about that. Little plaster welds. No problem. But yeah, it's little carbonites. Han, I love you. I know. Oh man, we all wanted to fucking be him, didn't we? No, I wanted to be Darth Vader. And then once the prequels came out, I wanted to be the Emperor. So I was watching somebody watch the, well, they started with A New Hope. But I was finishing up watching her watch the Return of the Jedi. In fact, we didn't quite finish it yet. I don't even think we got to that. It's a trap! But it was done in that section, so. You didn't send this to me, did you really? Do you know what these are going for now? Oh my god. Wow, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. The one I made, I know everyone's like, what is it? I'll show you guys in a second. I'll show you in a second. All right. It's a water gun, but it's Deckard's blaster from Blade Runner. And us prop guys went nuts over this. And I never ended up getting one. I don't know. I never ended up getting one. And he got a couple, and he was working on one. Oh. And if you guys remember, I actually turned a toy into one of these. This is nowhere near as big as mine. I had to find it somewhere, Mike. I'm going to have to find it and see how it compares at all. But we might be doing another Blade Runner blaster build. I can't believe you sent this, dude. You know what people are getting for these now? Wow. And also in there was this Nerf gun. I think he was painting it to be a little more futuristic or something. I'm not too sure what was going on with this, other than he probably just had it and said, yeah, I'm going to toss that in there with him, see if we can't do nothing with it. Of which he would be correct. I see parts of a droid here. Cool. Wow, that's big. I am not a replicant. I'm a replicant. I know. Alright. I'm trying to mix Han Solo fucking thing. Sorry. Alright, what is this? Alright, let's open this. No. Ooh, okay. I have no idea, but it's more 3D printed stuff. Alright, let's see if I can't figure it out from the first part. Because I'm assuming it's going to be a kit to build. This looks to me like a stand more than anything, actually. I don't know. I don't know yet. Let's find out. Let's find out the easy way. By pulling. Oh! Oh! Okay. Make sure there's nothing else in here before I toss the bag. It's a thermal detonator from Return of the Jedi. Okay. And this is, like I said, yeah, it's a stand for it. Wow! That's for, okay, a little spot for a little button cell battery. And a blinky light. On-off switch, I can assume goes, oh. I forgot how fun 3D printing was. My printer's right there. I can see it. It's like 5 feet away from me. I just don't know how to recalibrate it. It needs a lot of work. That's cool, man. You're keeping me fucking busy, Mike. Holy shit, man. All right, we'll put that there. We'll put that right there. Cool. Anything else from that bag? No. All right. So we got Deckard's badge, because he's a Blade Runner. That's pretty rad. Was this glued down to something? Schnozberries. Schnozberries. Oh, what's going on? Billy O, what's up, buddy? Big unboxing, my friend. Creep says that a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's what she said. Dude, there's been a lot of that's what she said going on tonight. Let me take a quick little break. Oh, man. So many good things happened today, and we can talk about it here in a minute. But another one of my buddies, this is a spoiler for anyone who follows the Creepy Crawl, reached out to me, and he said, how mad would you be if I worked on something for the past 6 hours for you? I'm like, oh, fuck, what did you do? And he made this thing called a valve caster pedal. It's basically a little overdrive pedal with an actual tube built into it. And it's just a real simple, from what he showed me, it looked like point-to-point. You know, a couple of resistors, a cap here and there, a tube. input, output, and a button. And I want to say the housing's just a wooden block or whatever. It sounds gnarly. Alright, what is this? DH17. Alright. I see a spring, and the spring makes me think E11 blaster. But I don't know. It's definitely a blaster of sort. Or maybe that's what it is. It's a DH17. And that might be a model that I'm not familiar with. No, it's Decker's badge. Somehow, oh, okay, came off a resin printer. Okay. Wait, are these parts to make the Kenner one more? I'm confused. I'm confused. Unless there's more in here that I'm just not seeing yet, Mike. But something about this tells me it's a Stormtrooper blaster. Okay, hold on. I think there's more to this puzzle. Oh, you're not even seeing it. It's just black plastic puzzle pieces to something. Give me a second here. Oh, you know what? Let me see what else we got going on here first. Alright, so yeah, we got more little pieces. I don't know if they're Greeblies or if they go with that blaster that I was just playing around with. Oh, we got Leia's pistol. A Ruby's costume Leia's pistol. Now, I've owned a Beretta. So this is probably about, what, 2/3 scale? The size of the original. Still holds in the hand nicely, though. Cool. You know what I like about this project? It's quick. Get rid of the seam lines, paint it black, give it a little bit of distressing. Leia's blaster was not very complicated. They took a Beretta 92, stuck some crap on the top of it, and said, Bob's your uncle, because they were over in, the UK. I'm going to put this right next to Decker's blaster. Leia and Han are together again in a different universe, so... Alright, maybe that's not going to happen. Alright, you know what? Whatever, bro. Whatever. Alright, what's in this? More 3D printed parts. I kind of hope that this is going to answer the question of the 3D printed parts over there. Wish we had the Scooby-Doo gang to help me out here. Fuck. Oh. This looks EE3 to me. Maybe not. It is. Oh. Alright, so it's parts for an EE3. So this is Boba Fett's blaster, but the question is, which one is it? Okay, there's the trigger. So far I got the trigger, I got part of the buttstock, the grip, the barrel, or the body, I should say, and the trigger guard. Alright, so I'm assuming the rest of those parts go to this. No, it was completely different. Alright, hold on. That's the DL-17 Rebel Blaster. Oh, okay. You know what? That thin, long ribbed section, it was in my head, and I couldn't figure it out. Okay. Now I know. Thank you. Rebel Blaster. You don't have to build it. Just parts for other things if you want. Yeah, right on, man. Right on. This is awesome. I mean, it's all awesome. But wow. Okay. I got a lot of work ahead of me here, guys. All right. I'm assuming this is it. Let me open the box here. Yep. This is the last package that you guys have to deal with. Oh, wow. This is so fun, Mike. Thank you. This is so fun. Oh, this is, I know exactly whose this is. This is Ray's blaster, right? Yeah. I thought you built this, or is this another one that you were going to build? Well, this would go like that. Ray from The Force Awakens and stuffs like that. And that's the grip, so you can grip on it. So when you're mowing down stormtroopers, your hands are nice and comfy. More pieces of it. It's like one of those 3D puzzles. You remember the 3D puzzles? Barrel and muzzle. The rest of the parts. Fuck yeah. Yeah, and the side panels to the main body and everything else that belongs to it. I don't know. I don't know which one to start with now. Gee whiz, Mike. Wowee. Can anyone tell me what movie I'm referencing by saying wowee? Wowee. Dude, this was a very, if anything else, a very inspirational box, dude. I mean, there's a lot to do here. So to recap, because I'm gonna consolidate everything back into the main box. We have, Ray's blaster here. We have the thermal detonator from Return of the Jedi, the opening little deal down there in Jabba's palace, and it comes with a little stand. Let me get a small baggie to put this in. Just put it in this bad Larry right here. Actually, I'll use this bag for multiple things. We have a squirt gun representation of Deckard's blaster from the Blade Runner series. Refresh my memory. I can never remember what the model is on it. I can never remember. We got Leia's blaster, or Ruby's costume prop that can turn into an actual, an actual displayable thingy-mabobby to doohickey. We have a random Nerf blaster that we can use for parts. Alright. We have a Han Solo ice tray maker thing, which I believe has already had resin or something in it, so that's all I will ever use it for. Han and carbonite. We have a Rebel blaster, IKEA style. We have Deckard's shield. I'll put that in the same bag with his blaster. We have parts to an E11. Wow, am I even saying that right? To a Boba Fett blaster. Some parts to get one started. That's rad. Yeah, I don't know which one I want to start yet. We've got a little box here that has a bunch of little things in it. A random Greebly, deck of cards, a bunch of DC minifigs, a whole bunch of like little Star Wars ships, starships, things that go, That probably would have been cooler if I had them on my fingers, huh? We got a Death Star bucket here. It's a trick-or-treat bucket for a Home Depot animated stormtrooper that he actually traveled across the border and made a really long trip to get, man. And I sent him over a Ruby's E11, stormtrooper blaster. I have the white and orange one. I have one over here that I repainted myself. This used to be white and orange like that Leia blaster. And I remember I 3D printed this part This was just from an old phone I had. I just kind of made it look the part. I grind out some of the stuff and added some chrome thing here from a Dollar Tree bucket. But, yeah. I sent him one of these to work on. So hopefully his Stormtrooper has a blaster soon. Darth Vader piggy bank. Fuck yeah. Darth Vader says, save your money. Stop buying dumb shit. We have a little mini video capture device, which I will test and play around with tonight or tomorrow at the very latest, I suppose. We have, for my gaming buddies, what is it? The Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection for the Nintendo Switch. It was a mix-up at his part, and they said, just keep it. Here's the game that you actually ordered. And last but not least, did I put anything over there? Yeah, a couple of minifigs. A Grogu! A 3D printed one-to-one Grogu! How cool is that? All the 3D printed stuff. I've actually been in the mood to work on 3D printed stuff. Careful what you fucking wish for, right? Oh, man. Do I build him straight? Do I? Or does he become a Sith? Or even like a zombie? You know what I mean? I mean, fuck, I could take full advantage of this and have shit leaking out of here. Darth Grogu. It's fucking awesome. And he's got a nice booty. Again, Grogu's 50 years old. I can say that. He's got that pamper booty thing going on there. He's got that pamper. He's got his arm though. Oh, there we go. It was all. Hi. Oh no! You know what? Go like this and then like have his pieces hanging here. Like he just got blasted in half by Din Djarin. Din's sick of his shit. Stop pressing buttons. He's in that IG-88. No. Is anyone else excited for the movie that's going to be coming out? The Grogu and Mandalorian movie? Like, the name scares me, but... yeah, dude, this is awesome, Mike. Wow. I honestly didn't expect all this. I thought there might have been like a random model kit in there, maybe a couple of Star Wars items, but... and I honestly forgot about the video game. I genuinely forgot about the video game. Grogu, don't get too comfortable, bro. You're coming with me out in the other room. Well, there you have it. That's... wow, Mike. Hey, President Predicto, do you think this was a pretty rad package?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not sometimes the brightest bulb in the batch when it comes to like Star Wars and stuff like that. But I'll assure him tomorrow when he's not so busy that this package was fucking rad. So, going back to the pedal, I'm going to be having a pedal coming in soon for my other channel. But more importantly, tomorrow I'm actually going to go on a journey that I've already started the documentation, and it's going to be for the Creepy Crawl channel. It's I don't know how to say it besides it's a very integral part of my childhood. I found, not the actual one, but I found my childhood guitar, the very first one, that was playable. My dad bought me this junk box to see if I would even try. And when he saw that I kept struggling, he knew I was going to be serious. And right around the end of 6th grade, going into junior high, he came home with this Kramer Striker ST600 or 600 ST. I had that guitar for years. And then I eventually got rid of it for, more expensive guitars and, whatever. But I've been kind of on the hunt for one lately. And I recently picked up this little red single cut, made in Korea, Les Paul style thing. And I ended up with another Kramer that I got at Shop Goodwill for like next to nothing. I've been enjoying that, and I said, you know what, this red guitar is not for me right now. I want something a little bit more metal. So I've actually had it on Craigslist. Not Craigslist, I'm sorry, Facebook Marketplace, as well as Reverb, for sale on Reverb or sale or trade on the Facebook Marketplace for something more metal. There was a very specific guitar I actually did want. The guy doesn't want to trade, so I figured if someone bought that and brought it to me, it'd be cheaper than what I was asking for the guitar. But nobody jumped on it. And I had my last discussion this morning with some guy, and he was just like, dude, that's a rad guitar, but I really need to sell it and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, cool. And then it showed up. My childhood guitar. The one I actually really learned how to play on, where I learned my first Metallica riffs, where I learned my first Black Sabbath, where I learned my first Pink Floyd riffs. And it's an instrument I've been wanting to get my hands on. It's one of those things that will probably go to the grave with me. And I'm super excited. And I just messaged him. I said, look, this was my childhood guitar. And then he even said, I'm open to trades. He was like, fuck it, let's just do it. I'm like, yes! No joke, I got on my knees. And I looked up and I thanked Jesus. You cannot bless me any more than this. Aside from like health and stuff like that, I mean, that's kind of second to this Kramer guitar. It has a few things, like every other fret was scalloped, which is fine. So I will be on the hunt for an actual replacement neck for it. Not like an aftermarket, like an actual neck that should have been on it, you know, with the same model name and everything. So that should be in my possession tomorrow. I got to go meet him up in New Hampshire to pick that up, and I'm super excited. What a blessed day, you know. Two things I know I'm going to be getting my hands on. My buddy Mike sent this and it showed up today. I was not expecting all this. When I go in on the porch and saw the size of Mike's big box, you know, you look at a box that big and you're like, what the fuck could be in there? And there's nothing in here I expected. And I loved every bit of it, Mike. Thank you, dude. I loved every piece I pulled out of this thing. Now to decide what the fuck to do with Grogu. Yeah, dude, I don't know what else to say, but thank you. Everyone thank Mike for me. Mike's good people. He's been a good friend of mine for a long time. And I'm blessed to have friends like you, you know. You got Alex, too. Always coming up with something, showing up at my door. You know, and I always talk about that balance of give and take. And I hate not pushing it out. So I've been trying to do that a lot more lately. I've been keeping addresses, and I've been putting together little packages, making it worth getting shipped out kind of situation. Mike, of course, you've been one of them. Alex, you need to get your ass over here to get your guitar case that you bought off of me with all the little secret goodies I put in there for you. You know what I mean? I'm going to send some things over to my buddy that's made that pedal for me. Wow, this is great. I want to be a fucking Yoda, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll break off the other ear and I'll identify as an alien. And they can't tell me what bathroom to go into. But with that, guys, I'm going to take off. It's going to start getting late, and I got to make sure people are doing their nighttime stuff and everything. But, okay, Alex. Alex says, soon. Now, I got another buddy of mine named Ryan, who's very cool like this, too. And, I don't know. It's like I feel bad. And I feel very blessed. You know, I don't want anyone to ever feel like this is what I'm after. People sending me shit and giving me stuff. And it happens more times than I would ever have even ever imagined. And please excuse me while I get a little choked up about it. Yeah, fucking thank you, Mike. And guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, whether it's past, present, or future. I really do. Don't forget the Alzheimer's walk. We're going to start talking about that heavily here pretty soon. I don't have a single donation. I don't have a single donation. Do I have anything over here that I'm going to be giving away? No, of course they're all in the other room, right? I got a bunch of stuff to give away. These things right here are going to go with the Thumb Buddies. Don't forget that's available too. Your little disc to put on your television. Just click on my Etsy link down below. It'll bring you directly to that. And with that, guys, thank you for hanging out again tonight. I genuinely appreciate it. Mike, thank you. Thank you to everybody. Everybody who's been part of this like little fucked up YouTube journey of mine. So wherever in the world you guys are, I genuinely hope you're doing well. Take care. Creep it real. And bye-bye. Let me know in the comments, what should I do with Grogu? Should I make Baby Yoda straight up? Or should I stylize him?